Welcome back, Better Self community. You know what? I wasn't even gonna post a YouTube video. I just got back from California last night. Flight was crazy delayed, 3 hours. I got home at 2 a.m. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take today off. And then I had a client reach out to me, just thanking me for everything. Said she was watching my YouTube videos today, and it really just compelled me to get on here. I really missed you guys as I was gone. I had the intention of shooting content while I was out there, but I spent a lot of time with family just enjoying it. This video is really going to be for those who have trouble when they're on vacation, don't really know what to do, and they kind of have issues with it, thinking that they're going to cheat, they're going to fall off track, and that there's really no options for them. So I just want to give you guys some advice to be able to successfully go on vacation, to be able to travel, whether you're a businessman, whether you're an entrepreneur that's on the go, whether you're taking your family on vacation. I'm going to lay the plan out. All you have to do is just follow them and take the advice. The biggest thing that I did was I really cooked from home while I was there. So whether you're in an Airbnb, whether you're staying with family, opt for home cooked meals. That way you know exactly what's going in your food and you're able to mitigate anything bad. For instance, if you're gonna go out to eat, you're likely gonna run into canola oil, vegetable oil, and a lot of other seed oils, insane amount of salts, butter, and things like that. When you're at home, you can mitigate it by using cold pressed olive oil. You can minimize the salt intake. You can maybe add a pinch of salt at the end. You don't really have to use too much seasoning like you would in a restaurant. This is gonna be one of the most beneficial things that you can do, is be able to always cook from home. I know that isn't always likely, so you can mitigate it in a couple other ways. Another way is looking for healthier restaurants. Maybe you're at the hot bar at Whole Foods, which has some better options than other places. Maybe you can get a rotisserie chicken, throw a sweet potato in the oven, you're good to go. If you're going out to eat, be cognizant of what they're cooking your food in. Ask the server. Ask them if they have any allergen menus that you can look at, whether it's showing that they're soy, gluten, dairy, that they use butter, that they use canola oil, vegetable oil. Some of these restaurants, and especially healthier restaurants, will be able to show you these and be able to accommodate accordingly. For instance, when I go out to eat, I ask them specifically what kind of oil they use, and I ask them, please do not use any butter at all. I ask them to do vegetables in maybe a little bit of oil, or if no oil at all, maybe rice without butter. I ask them these questions because it's super important. Don't feel like you're gonna be annoying. Your health is number one, and the servers will be accommodating. Another tip is if you are out with business associates, maybe you're on a business trip, maybe you're an entrepreneur and you're doing some networking and you're gonna be going out drinking, realize that there are ways to mitigate it. You can still go out, you can still drink. I don't advocate for 100% strict Nazi approach. It's not the way that I go about things. I enjoy drinking from time to time, but it is a lot more rare these days. But I still do have clients that go out and network, and their job is to entertain clients and show them a good time. So I offer them a couple different options when it comes to alcohol. One is tequila soda with lemon and lime and maybe a splash of Sprite Zero. This is gonna be really good because it gives you the taste and the flavor as well as the water intake in it, keeps you hydrated through the night, as well as lemon and lime that really helps your liver detox the best that it possibly can while obviously you're ingesting a toxin. Or you can do things like seltzer beers, which are an easy go-to and not too hard on the system, although some may argue the sugar content in those. Always opt to mitigate sugar, so if you're drinking things like Bacardi and Coke or just rum and Coke in general, I would try to avoid those, as well as maybe like cider beers or IPAs that have high yeast content. Those things are gonna be a big no-go and they're not gonna help you in your journey in the long run. Another thing is just trying to get adequate sleep while you're on the go. The longer that you're up, the more that you're probably gonna get cravings. The drunker that you get, the more that you're gonna wanna eat out at night. And the late night food's gonna be a big killer. It's gonna ruin your sleep. It's gonna make you feel even worse the next day. And then the whole cycle just perpetuates the next day. So just to summarize, try your best to eat from home. While you're out to eat, try to mitigate the oils and the butter and the salt. Just try and tell your server that you are healthy, that you wanna eat healthy, and you want a really healthy option. 3 is opting for a healthier restaurant in general. What I do is I look up healthy restaurants around me. I Google that. It can really just be that simple. Number 4, really just try to mitigate the amount of alcohol that you drink. You can go out and you can socially drink and you can sip on drinks a little bit longer. And then if you really don't want to drink at all, I usually drink just a soda water with lemon and lime. It looks like a drink and everyone thinks you're drinking, but you're not really. And then number 5 is don't really eat out too late if you don't have to. So maybe if you haven't gotten a meal and you can only get it in late at night, there's really nothing wrong with that. You have to eat. It's important to keep your metabolism going. It's important to get nutrients. But don't eat out just because you're drunk and making a bad decision. Really just want to win the moment, win the hour, win the day, and set yourself up, prepare yourself for a solid next day. I hope all these tips help you guys. I really genuinely missed you all. I'm here for whatever you guys need. Reach out to me for any questions. I'm going to leave a link for a 15-minute discovery call in the link below. See you guys in the next video. Take care.